Papa's truck when I was 9 years old. Spent Sunday mornings in a sacred place. That's where I learned to sing Amazing Grace. Dear hometown, don't wanna let you down. Dear hometown, I hope I make you proud. A John Deere tractor in a field of gold, a rocking chair and a cherry coke, a million walnuts that I picked up, just trying to make myself a couple of bucks. Dear hometown, don't wanna let you down. Dear hometown, I hope I make you proud. Wherever I go, whatever I do, not a second goes by that I don't think of you. The more I live, the more I understand. You made me everything that I am. Blue and gold, I wore your number 8. We'd walk to Sonic for a strawberry shake. With all my friends, with all the time in the world, I hope you know I'll always be your girl. Dear hometown, don't wanna let you down. Dear hometown, I hope I make you proud. Dear hometown, I'm sure I'll see you around. Oh, dear hometown, I hope I make you proud.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
And I'm thinking about where you are. Thinking never got me far. With a whiskey glass half empty, and I play it all through my mind, singing just to make you smile. So you'll miss me and maybe kiss me. And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue, what I'm trying to say. It's baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. And I order them nice and strong, floating just like a star through the neon light I lean on. 'Cause I'm drinking myself to sleep every other night of the week, till I see ya and maybe dream ya. And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let Baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. Where'd you go? I wanna find you, wanna hold you, wanna know. Where did you go? Where'd you go? I wanna find you, wanna hold you, wanna know. Oh, where did you go? And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue, what I'm trying to say. 'Cause baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. Yeah, baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay.
They're a great country music duo from Texas. They are Shotgun Rider. That is called I'm Not Alright. And before that, we kicked the show off with Cross Atlantic and a great tune called Dear Hometown. Their hometown is Bolivar, Missouri, just north of where I'm broadcasting from in Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. Welcome to a Friday edition of Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. We are KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best by indie artists. That's what we're going to be up to for the next 3 hours. So sit back, relax, let's get the weekend started, and we are going to have a good time tonight. Lots of great new country music and a couple of great radio interviews. At 7:30 p.m. Central Time, I'll be speaking with great country music artist Jason Sherrill, and then at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, Darian Lee will stop by and talk to us. So a couple of great radio interviews scheduled for tonight. We get to hear their music and the stories behind those songs as well. Let's give a big shout out and a thank you to our syndicated stations who play the show as well. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, DevilsCountryRadio.com, It'sLifeRadio.com, RadioTheKing.be, LPCountry.com, WVMIRadio.com, Live106.5.com, Music City Digital Media Network. We are also on RealRadio.us and our brand new affiliate station, CountryMusicExpress.co.uk. It is also Country Music Express magazine in the UK, and we want to welcome each and every one of you. And again, thank you for replaying the show and helping us spread the country music out to the rest of the world. Let's get back into that new country music. Here's Jason Blaine from Canada. This is called Countryside. We love it on the new countryside. On Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this finally Friday.
You'll know her when you see her. She'll be the one in the scuffed up boots, old ball cap, ponytail through the back, grooving to a Garth Brooks tune. Her first car was a truck. She ain't afraid to sling it in the mud. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Ooh, 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 you can blame it on her raising. She'll get a little unwound on a Friday night with the coke and the crown, the moon and the shine. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. Meet her friends out and get a little out. Round about Friday night, might shotgun a couple cool ones out where the stars shine bright. Favorite blue jeans frayed and torn, out there with the crickets and the cattle and the corn. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Ooh, 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 you can blame it on her raising. She'll get a little unwound she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. It's late, that look in her eyes says you wanna get lost, take a little ride. Ain't no telling what we might find. She scoots over and the dashboard lights shows a little more of that countryside. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's the thing about my baby. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. Yeah, showing off her countryside.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
I know that it gets hard sometimes. I promise that you'll be alright. Hope is waiting in the shadows, running free and wild. And the grace inside your heart will be your guide. 'Cause there's beauty all around, open your eyes. Flowers waving in the wind, just saying hi. So take a deep breath and look up to the sky. After the rain, the sun will always shine. If you never fell, you'd never learn to fly. If nothing ever changed, there'd be no butterflies. So when you feel like nothing, remember that there's something coming from the dark into the light. So many stories that you're meant to live, and so much love that you've got to give. So keep the faith, run the race until you finally win. I'll be here by your side through thick and thin. If you never fell, you'd never learn to fly. If nothing ever changed, there'd be no butterflies. So when you feel remember that there's something coming from the dark into the light. Ooh, ooh. And when you feel like nothing, remember that there's something coming from the dark into the light. When you feel let down and you don't know what to do, go treat the world better than the world is treating you. It's okay if it's not perfect, someday it'll all be worth it. So hold on, don't let go. Something coming from the dark into the light.
Making her radio debut on KICR Indie Country Radio, her name is Michael Lynch. That is called Learn to Fly, and I love that song. Boy, time flies around here. Fastest 3 hours in radio, already 15 minutes in, and playing some great new hit country music. And you guys need to tune in right now. If you are tuned in, get on your social media. Tell everybody we're on the air right now. We go live every Thursday and Friday night on our website, KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com at 7 p.m. Central Time, live from Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. Here are two great sisters with two great harmonies. They are Presley and Taylor. This is called Everybody Sees It on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
You walk into the crowd, your eyes meet up with mine. We get to hanging out like it's any other night, just shooting conversation like we always do. Whenever it's time we're wasted, you noticed it too. Girls don't come up to you, guys don't come up to me. Yeah, they could, but they just let us be. I guess on the outside looking in, people think we're more than friends, like we got something going on. We can't put a finger on it. Maybe we don't want it to be all we've ever wanted. Don't it make you wonder why when we smile at each other, the world thinks we're falling in love? How come everybody sees it? Everybody sees it but us. We tell our inside jokes, throw our heads back and laugh. We accidentally touch and pull our hands back fast. No, we don't even try to make it look so easy. They think we're blind, just being you and me. I guess on the outside looking in, people think we're more than friends, like we got something going on. We can't put a finger on it. Maybe we don't want it to be all we ever wanted. Don't it make you wonder why when we smile at each other, the world thinks we're falling in love? How come everybody sees it? Everybody sees it but us. Girls don't come up to you, guys don't come up to me. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees it but us. I guess on the outside looking in, people think we're more than friends, like we got something going on. We can't put a finger on it. Maybe we don't want it to be all we've ever wanted. But don't it make you wonder why when we smile at each other, the world thinks we're falling in love? How come everybody sees it? Everybody sees it but us. Everybody sees it. Everybody. Everybody sees it but us. Everybody sees it. Everybody. Everybody sees it but us.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Doors open when she smiles. She moves mountains with her mind. And she's all mine. She's all mine. She's that Fort Worth, Texas girl. She's every girl in the world. She's all mine. She's all mine. The devil tells me lies most every night, but I don't want still mine. She's all mine. If it can be done, son, she can. She makes me a better man. She's all mine. She's all mine. The devil tells me lies most every night, but I don't wander through the darkness. She's my light. She might tell you it's not that hard, that's her life. If there's one thing to hold against her, it is I. Tells me lies most every night. I don't wander through the darkness. She's my light. She might tell you it's not that hard, that's her life. If there's one thing to hold against her, is I. Doors open when she smiles. She moves mountains with her mind.
He is a great country music artist from the state of Texas. His name is Cody Jinks, and that is his latest single. It is called She's All Mine. I love it. Well, I'll tell you what, you've probably heard that old saying, which came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know which came first, country music or the state of Texas, but there wouldn't be Texas without country music, or is it there wouldn't be country music without Texas? But we got a lot of Texas artists, and we love playing them. Let's do Mr. Ward Davis right now. This is called Open That Door on today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, new country's best on this finally Friday.
You deserve so much better than me. I can't count the times I crawled back on my knees. So now I know just what I gotta do. But the pain of leaving here is gonna take a drink or two. I'm sober right now, but not for long. So listen to me good before my good sense is gone. When I show up after midnight, calling out your name, begging you to take me back, swearing that I'll change, saying all the things I said 1,000 times before. Whatever you do, don't open that door. It's time we both admit this is wrong, but neither one of us can let the other one move on. We could try again, but you know good and well that you could save us both a heartache and tell me to go to hell. When I show up after midnight, calling out your name, begging you to take me back, swearing that I'll change, saying all the things I said 1,000 times before. Whatever you do, don't open that door.
Howard Davis. That is called Don't Open That Door. And I'll tell you why you don't want to open it, because I'm broadcasting live from Branson, Missouri in my basement. But there's a lot going on down here. We've got Mr. Jason Sherrill going to join us now. How are you tonight?
Hey, I'm doing good, Tim. How you guys? How's everything in Branson, Missouri?
Doing fantastic. Doing great here. The trees are starting to turn. It's starting to look beautiful.
Awesome. It's pretty country up there. We used to go up there quite a bit, and it's just a nice area to visit and hang out in, man. You guys are so lucky.
Yep, absolutely. I'm getting a little feedback. Maybe you got me on speakerphone?
I do. Hang on, let me get you off speakerphone.
Sure.
Let's try it.
All right.
Hey there, is that better?
That's a lot better, yeah, especially when I talk.
Awesome.
I was hearing myself twice. You only need to hear me once. All
good.
Right. Sounds good. Now, I know you're on the road, spending time with your daughter. We just talked a little bit off the air, so we wish you safe travels. And where are you headed tonight?
Oh, we just got out of the house for a little bit and just took a little ride. We
nice.
break the law down here in Texas. We let 6-year-olds practice driving through the neighborhood.
Okay.
So she's sitting in my lap driving, and I had a reminder on my phone, and I was like, man, I got to call in and talk to Tim, see how things are going up there.
6-year-olds probably know the phrase "buckle up, Buttercup." I'm sure.
She does, I promise.
Absolutely, I love it. Well, I just played a Texas artist here just a little bit ago by the name of Cody Jinks right before you came on, and we love the Texas country music. I was just saying on the radio, you've heard that old saying, which come first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know which come first, country music or Texas, because I don't think there'd be Texas without country music, and there might not be country music without Texas.
Well, you know what? It seems like they do go hand in hand. I mean, but there's a lot of really wonderful artists everywhere. It seems like a lot do come out of Texas, but there's just a lot of roots here and a lot of pride here, like in a lot of places. Yeah. And I mean, it's just part of it.
Yeah. And this is our second radio interview, and I've been loving your music for some time. And in fact, I made a radio liner out of one of the songs and play it almost on every show, the one that you did called Talk to Me, Texas. And we're going to play that here in just a little bit. So
awesome.
You got some good music, my friend. And I was looking on your website, and it said that, you started singing at the age of 5 years old and haven't stopped since.
Man, it's been one of those things. I think I may have mentioned this to you last time. I'm surrounded by musicians in my family at a very, very young age. My grandfather played the fiddle, played the guitar, and I was around it. My mother sings in the choir, plays the piano, and all those good things. So I was around music at a very, very young age. It was something I was always attracted to, and I just enjoy it. And it's I think it's starting to rub off on some of my kids, because my daughter. She loves to sing, and every now and again when I'm just doing a little, maybe a little acoustic gig or something like that, she comes up and sings some songs with me. So it's hopefully it'll be passed down a little bit, and she's a heck of a lot better than me, I guarantee.
Oh, wow. I was just going to ask you what that young lady thinks about that you're hanging out with tonight, thinks about you doing country music and how she loves it, but apparently she does. That's awesome.
She's a big fan of Miranda Lambert and Maddie and Tay.
Oh,
those are her favorites. So.
I love it. Well, hey, I just played two sisters that she would absolutely love by the name of Presley and Taylor. Look them up as well. They are awesome.
Presley and Taylor. Yeah, I'll check them out, man.
If you like Maddie and Tay, you'll love Presley and Taylor.
Yep. Very good.
So, think of Elvis Presley, Taylor Swift. That might help you remember their names or something like that.
Absolutely. Yep. That's like when I meet new people. It's a lot of people have a hard time, keeping names with faces and things of that nature. I have to relate it with somebody I know. So when someone introduce me to somebody, I say, I know somebody that name. And for some reason it sticks for me that way. So good stuff.
That's awesome. You were talking to me off the air too, saying that, you envy what we do here on the radio because you got to do some radio stuff here recently. That's awesome.
I made my debut at radio DJing for about over 2 hours. So I have a new respect for you guys that are on the mic for that long and always having to talk for that long, because it's sometimes run out of things to talk about.
Yes.
So
I'll tell you what, I told you we're going to fly by the seat of our pants tonight because there's never anything planned when I do, especially the radio interviews. There's nothing planned when I open my mouth anytime in the 3 hours I do it. But, we have talked before, and I like all the interviews to be fresh and new and, just catch up with you because your music is great and you're a good friend and you support us and like and share what we got going on. And, and we're going to use you probably in some festivals that we're putting together. So we're building that relationship, with you and your fan base. And that's what we love because we know these fans need to hear this country music. And I'm being in Branson, see this all the time. At the place I work is a theme park and they do live music. We just had Colin Ray not too long ago, Black Hawk, Lone Star, some of those artists and some Christian artists come through. And these folks are hungry for country music, and they're hungry because COVID's over with for one, but they are starving to see you guys in a live show. And boy, they were flocking to it. So we got to do something like that for the indie artists too.
No, that's and we appreciate that. I mean, having people like yourself that support us independent artists, because the thing about it is, Nashville, Tennessee. I mean, it's a business, and they can't sign everybody. And that's the unfortunate thing. I'm not saying I'm a great singer. I enjoy singing, but there's a ton of artists out there that could be on the radio every day. And, these record labels, they just don't have room for them. Yeah. And with indie radio stations like yourself helping us, that means a lot to us, man. It really does. We really appreciate it. So,
well, I appreciate doing it.
I can't thank you guys enough for what y'all do for us.
And you're absolutely
and I really
right.
think other artists will amplify that statement. I really do.
Yeah, absolutely. I look at my email; it's full every day, and so I got to go through all of that stuff on my off time, and when I get a little bit of a break, and really critique and listen to this music, and there's some great stuff out there. And then some of these talent competition shows, like for one, NBC's The Voice, we play a lot of the artists that were on Blake's team. Didn't win that competition, so you're right. Not everybody wins. Not everybody gets that sought-after record deal for winning the show, but that don't stop them. They still got a lot of good original music, and I believe radio needs to be playing it, and unfortunately they don't if they don't have that record deal. So that's where we like to step in.
They really don't, and I had a few months ago, I guess whenever I came out with my latest little EP, The Road, we're pushing it really hard. Pushing it really, really hard. And, I don't have a record label behind me or have promoters and stuff like that. But it kind of made me feel good, but yet it kind of disappointed me as well. I had a well-known DJ listen to my music, and their exact words were, "This is as good as anything that's come across my desk that has a record label behind it or a promoter. Mm-hmm. I just can't play it." Mm-hmm. And that's what's discouraging. So from some of those big radio stations that are basically told what they can and can't play. But by the same token, it makes me feel good that I can compete, but they can't play it. So
yeah, well, there's one in Nashville, very popular guy, and I've seen a post that he put on TikTok that basically said the same thing. You might be talking about the same guy, no bones about it, but it's probably give you a little hint there, but it's probably exactly what you're saying. That they can't do it because of money, marketing, and he gets a set playlist and all of that stuff. And I told the artist I interviewed last night, I like doing this better than when I did FM radio when I started back in 1999, because I get to be in control of what goes out over the airwaves and give you guys the love. And I started this show that we do every Thursday night now called Triple Play Thursday, where you get 3 songs played in a row. So it shows your versatility. Maybe you're great at a great ballad or a dance song at the same time. And I love that show. And I don't think anybody in the world is doing a show called Triple Play Thursday but us.
I think you guys are the only ones that are doing it. I mean, I've had several interviews since you and I talked last time. They'll play a song or two, but they won't give you 3 legitimate songs back to back to back.
I talked to another artist or another DJ a while back, and he said that you would actually get in trouble by the radio station that he worked at if you played a female artist twice in a row. That you could be written up. So, that tells you where it's at, and I totally believe that the female artists need as much love on radio as the men. They're just as great. Your daughter can tell you that. She's a Maddie and Tay fan. She loves them, and Miranda Lambert. So, we need to get the females out there, and there's so much talk about that. And boy, that sure don't happen here. We put them out there.
No, and that's the thing about it. I mean, the ladies that are coming out and singing now, I mean, not only are they're great singers, but you can tell they're seasoned, but they're genuine, and they're singing from their heart. It's not something that they're just told to sing, and it's you know, and you look at the ladies that are out there now. I mean, there's a bunch of them. You take Maddie and Tay and Miranda Lambert. Miranda Lambert and Carrie Underwood, and all the Maren Morse. I mean, there's a ton. The list goes on and on and on for the female artists that are out there.
Yeah,
and they're good. They're good.
Oh,
they're just,
man,
they're legitimate, and they're really extremely talented. And even if you look back at some of the female artists that I grew up with. I mean, you look at they're a little bit older than me, but Reba McEntire, Martina McBride, Leanne Womack. Some of those ladies, I mean, they're just, and I'm going to go way back on you, and this is one of my favorite female artists. It's Anne Murray. I don't know if you remember Anne Murray.
Oh, yes. We did a classic country show here, about 6 months ago, and got her. Oh, man, yeah, I love it.
I mean, I can just sit there and listen to her. My mother loves her. Yeah. And Anne Murray, the songs that she put out, they're just beautiful. It's just talent. So, yeah, so the female artists need to be played. I mean, they're better looking than men, so they need to be played.
Yeah, just another woman in love. You needed me. Oh man, Anne Murray. She's one of my fiance's favorites. Love her.
Yeah. No, it's she's a talent.
Well, we're putting a lot of names out there, so this leads up to the next question I want to ask you, and I've asked you this before, I'm sure, when I interviewed you. But who influences Jason Sherrill personally, and made you want to get into country music? It could be male, female, country, whatever.
I mean, I had a lot of influences. Like I mentioned earlier, my grandfather and my mother were at a young age really turned me on to music. As I got older, obviously being from Texas, George Strait was the biggest influence on me at a young age. First time I heard Amarillo by Morning, when I heard that song come on, and that was my favorite song then, and still to this day, it's my favorite song. Yeah. George Strait is, without a doubt, my favorite artist. But you have George Strait, and a very close second are people like Alan Jackson, Toby Keith, the Alabama band. Yep. People like that. I mean, they influenced me, and then Garth Brooks came on the scene. So, I mean, those guys did it. But I have to also, as I got a little bit older, and 18, 19 years old, when I was playing a lot of gigs and trying to make some money doing this and get my name out there, and that record label wasn't calling, and got a little disappointed. But people like Pat Green, Kevin Fowler, Stoney LaRue, Randy Rogers, Wade Bowen, guys like that really started that Texas country scene, gave people like me, they influenced me, inspired me to keep playing music, because just because you don't have that big record deal, you can still play music and you can still sell out, shows, and people are going to come see you. So I had a lot of influences growing up. I really did. That
is awesome. And locally here, we got a guy by the name of Mark Chapman with the Mark Chapman Band. I'm going to be interviewing Caleb McIntyre, who's from the Ozarks here, and he's now in Texas too. So, you're right. There's a lot of great ones out there, and it's great to have those connections. And in this music business, it's really a small world, isn't it, out there, especially in the indie world?
Yeah, everybody knows everybody, and everybody wants to help everybody.
Yeah,
everybody's on the same page, and everybody's trying to do the same thing. And I've had a lot of help from people, and if I can help anybody in any way, I do. I mean, it's what we do as artists, and for the most of us, I mean, I'm speaking for me, but and the majority of people I talk to, yeah, it'd be great to have that big record deal and be famous, but I don't play music for the fame or the money. I play it because I love it, and that's why I'll continue to play until to the last day of my life.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And what is your favorite venue, maybe to date, that you have got to play at?
Green Hall in Green, Texas. Yep. It's a well-renowned little honky-tonk down here, and it is on my bucket list to play. Very difficult to get in and play, but it's a really cool venue down here on the river.
That is awesome. And whereabouts in Texas?
It's actually outside of New Braunfels, just south of Austin, probably 30 miles. It's on the Guadalupe River. It's a beautiful, beautiful little place down there.
That is awesome. You mentioned Austin. I've been looking a lot since we're getting ready to do this big thing for Branson Cole at Indie Country Fest. I've been looking at this thing they've been doing for years down in Austin called Austin City Limits. And yeah, really,
it's going on right now.
Oh yeah, really cool deal. I got their website pulled up on my other computer. I'm using my laptop to do the show tonight, but I've actually got that pulled up because I'm looking and researching and how things are done right, because that's been going on for a while. And if you're going to do something that you want it to last for years, you got to look at other folks like you are doing in the world of country music. Alan Jackson, George Strait. I mean, you mentioned Alabama. They're putting on, and I'm friends with one of the folks that play in their band. His name's Chemo Forrest from another group called Cash Creek. And Alabama is right now on their 50th anniversary tour. Can you believe it? 50 years they've been going at it.
And that's amazing. And they're still just, I mean, when you hear the name Alabama, it's just
yep.
It's country. It is country music, classic country, man.
Yeah, and when you're doing something like that you love and you're passionate about, you want the folks to not only accept it, but you want to get to that point where it stands the test of time, and that's what we want to do with this festival. We want to do it year after year after year for you folks, because I can do a new show every Friday night. I get that much new music, so there's so many new voices out there that need that format to be heard. And like you said, Nashville can't sign them all, but we can sure try to get them out there the best we can.
Absolutely. You made a statement that, that they're legends. And that's the good thing about real music, real quality music. Singers come and go, trends will come and go, but the real quality songs and music and singers will last.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll stand the test of time, and they'll always be there. That's why you still hear Charlie Pride on the radio. George Jones, He Stopped Loving Her Today. What was that thing, number one, 50-something weeks or something like that?
Good Lord, yeah.
So,
and we talked about in the interview last night, if I just did a George Strait show of all of his number ones, I couldn't do it in a 3-hour show, get 60 number one songs in a 3-hour show. There's no way I could do it just on his number ones alone. You could.
He was doing a deal out in Las Vegas a few years ago where it was all his number ones, and he had to do a 2-night show to do them all.
Yeah.
And I remember my wife and we went out there, and I said, my favorite song is Amarillo by Morning, but a lot of people don't know that Amarillo by Morning never went number one.
Yep, that's true.
And but he did play it. He came out and played it. So.
Yep, that is awesome. I would love to see him live too. Had a chance in Omaha, Nebraska when I lived there, but didn't go. Tickets aren't cheap to go see George.
Yeah, no, it's a good one if you like good old traditional country music, man. He's gonna sing all the good ones. So.
That is for sure. Well, let me ask you this. Now, you started singing at the age of 5. It says on your website. At what point in time, from the age of 5 to growing up, did you say to yourself, I think this is what I want to do? Maybe was it in high school or taking some college courses and going, I don't know, I got to do this for a living, but I really want to do this. Let me try to pursue this.
I think it was when I was in college. I'd been playing a little bit, just kind of it's a back porch picket, kind of like that song.
Yeah.
Just kind of playing around the fire and singing to people and doing a little stuff here and there, but I was in college, and I played a place in San Marcos, Texas called the Green Parrot Bar down on the square. And the place was packed. It was on a Saturday night, I believe. And people loved it. They loved my originals. They loved the music. And that's when the light went on for me and said, you know what, I think I might have something here, and let's pursue it and see where it goes. And that's what we did.
And if you're like most young men, especially, a buddy of mine, this happened to his son when he was 17. He went to Nashville. I went with him back in 2008. He got a recording contract, not a record deal, but he was to produce an album or make one and of course, sing a lead on it and everything. But he was 17 at the time. Then a couple of years later, his voice really changed. And so, at that time where like you were in college, that's probably the best time to pursue it, when you're really honing your voice and seasoning everything up. And, and that does happen for young men and some women as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, you mature, your voice changes, and you just hopefully have a good, singing coach that can help you work through that. And because your voice will change as you get older, especially going through those younger years of maturity and things of that nature. But you just got to learn how to adjust and sing along with it.
Yep, absolutely. And we love your stuff. I'll tell you what, I'm going to play Talk to Me Texas here in just a moment, but I got one more question for you. Now, where do you go to record your music? Is it in Texas, or do you make that trip to Nashville?
I recorded my last stuff here in Texas. There's a gentleman out here between around outside of Austin. His name's Taylor Tash. Very good producer. He used to actually play with Maren Morris when she was touring around Texas before she got her record deal. So right now I'm kind of doing stuff with him. There's a couple recording studios around where I live. It's tough not to go back to Nashville because the hired guns out there as far as musicians are they're legitimate. They're really good, and they're hard to beat. So, but I like Nashville. Nashville's always been a great place for me.
Yeah. Well, that is awesome, and we've got a lot of music from Nashville, and I get it all the time. But that's the great thing about it. It is Music City, and boy, there's so much talent there that like you said, they can't sign everybody, but I sure get a lot of it in my email, and I listen to it. And I know in 30 seconds if I'm going to play a song on the radio pretty much because of the production and the vocals. But,
sure.
It's just like, how is this person not already been discovered, And I just got a young man who makes great traditional country music that was just on American Idol that I'm going to be interviewing by the name of Alex Miller. So I look forward to that. And I've never heard anybody at his age that sounds like him at all. So, and he's an old soul for a young gentleman. And so, that's what I like about some of the younger indie artists, that do start in their 20s. They are influenced by guys like you're talking about, like George Jones, George Strait, and those ones that are just so good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, and that's the thing about it. What's unfortunate, and it's what I tell a lot of younger, because I'm a little bit older, been playing for a while, tell a lot of younger people, you're going to hear no a lot. And it's not, a lot of it doesn't have to do with your talent. A lot of times record labels or someone like that, you're just not what they're looking for at that time. They may be looking for a male, or they may be looking for a female. They may be looking for this type of sound. It's not that you're a bad singer. It's just not what they want to put on their record at that time. They may want you 2 years from now. They may have wanted you 2 years ago. But it can be a little disappointing, but it's just the business. Make no mistake. Music business is a business.
Yep.
And because it's extremely expensive to do.
It is. And, artists, I've heard Blake Shelton personally say it. He said, I got lucky, and he had
Absolutely.
It's timing's a lot of it too, and there's a lot of luck involved, and it's just what they were looking for at the time. And, fortunately it has stood the test of time. He's going on year number 20, I believe, in this industry. So.
Yeah, he's got that likable factor, and he sings well, and it's hard not to like him. So.
Yep, he's a good guy. We actually went down to Tishomingo, Oklahoma a while back when my daughter, we were visiting her. She lives pretty close to there, and we got to go see Old Red down there. So
there you go. Good place.
It's really, really neat, and I bought a book of the Grand Ole Opry and the history of that out of Old Red, and man, I was thumbing through that book inside the store. And I just knew that I had to have it being in radio because a lot of those artists that I listened to, made me want to do country radio. And I did 80s radio when I started. And so, I love the 80s decade of music, but I love country. When I met a girl from Oklahoma, and that's close to Texas, where we were in southeastern Oklahoma. So I've been doing it since 1999. I'm country all the way now.
Yeah, no, we are too.
Yep.
We are too.
Three chords and the truth, isn't it?
That's it, exactly.
Yeah. Well, let's play a song that is three chords and the truth called Talk to Me Texas. Tell us a little bit about this one before I play it.
Well, Talk to Me Texas, my brother and I wrote this song a few years ago. I was actually living in Oklahoma, and I flew down to see him and his daughters and his wife at that time. And we were sitting on the back deck by the pool having a cold one, and the coyotes started howling, and I just said, "Talk to Me, Texas," and he looked at me and he said, "Man, that's a song. We need to do something with that." About 20 minutes later, we had "Talk to Me, Texas" written. So
that's awesome.
the way it came out, pretty quick.
20 minutes, and it's 3:26 long, and the production and everything. I mean, it's a good song. It's great.
I appreciate it. We like it. And we get a lot of good feedback from that song.
Yep.
So it's good.
Yep, absolutely. Well, here he is, Jason Sherrill, Talk to Me, Texas, and we'll come back and play another one here in just a moment on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country Fast.
It seemed to all make sense, heading out that day with you in my rear view. I thought time would fade away. I can't stand the cold, the money ain't that great. These hotel rooms are small, and I can't see your face. So now talk to me, Texas. I'm proud of where I've been, and it's been good to me, but not where I wanna end. Yeah, talk to me, Texas, and bring me home, and then tell me one more time not to roam again. Talk to me, Texas, on the wind. Well, I can't change a thing that I've said or done. It's made me who I am. It's the man that I've become. But I wish you were here, right by my side. I'd heal your broken heart, and I'd dry those tears you cried. Oh, now talk to me, Texas. I'm proud of where I've been. Well, it's been good to me, but not where I wanna end. Yeah, talk to me, Texas, and bring me home, and then tell me one more time not to roam again. Talk to me, Texas, on the wind. The long summer nights, the stars are in the sky, the blue that's in your eyes, and the way you held me tight. Oh, now talk to me, Texas. I'm proud of where I've been, and it's been good to me, but not where I wanna end. Yeah, talk to me, Texas, and bring me home, and then tell me one more time not to roam again. Talk to me, Texas, on the wind.
His name is Jason Sherrill. That is called Talk to Me, Texas, and so good I had to make a radio liner out of that song, brother, and I play it every show. It's my first one I hit every time.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, the help you guys give us is fantastic, and we're in debt to you guys, man. We really and truly are.
Well, if you want my PayPal account, we can be PayPals.
Think Venmo?
Yeah, Venmo. I don't even know what that. I've heard of it.
Whatever you need, I'll help you guys out.
I got to Google Venmo, see what that's about.
There you go.
All right. Well, I love your music, man, and keep doing your thing. You got a lot of great songs, and we're going to get you on a Triple Play Thursday. I can make that happen next week now that I've interviewed you again.
Man, that sounds great. I appreciate it. I got working on some new music, Tim. Got some new stuff coming out. Just finished one up called, it's actually going to be pretty good. It's called 912.
Okay.
And it kind of has, kind of reluctant to cut the song, but I've sang it for several people, and they told me, they said, you need to get in the studio and record it.
Wow.
It's the point that you're trying to get across, and I'm really reluctant about singing songs about 9/11 and tragedies and stuff like that, but it's more so about how we came together as a country on 9/12. And so a song came to me one night. I wrote it in about probably about 45 minutes to an hour, and it's a good one. So
that'll be awesome.
Look forward to getting that one out. Some other ones.
We just had that last month, and I was reading an article about Alan Jackson, and when he came out with "Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning," he never meant to try to get money off or make it commercialized off of something so tragic that happened there at 9/11. But the song just took off, and here we are 20 years later, and radio still loves that song, especially that time of year. And he sat down and wrote that in a matter of an hour or so, too. It was just, he had the words already, and just, by what was going on and what happened that day, it was easy to come up with the words. But, it was a tragic thing. But, I look forward to hearing that. When you get it done, be sure to send it to me. We'll sure give that one a play.
No, I'm going to, and I want to make sure it's right. If it's not right to me, I'm not going to put it out there. But I've talked to some people about how I want the production done and some things on it. And I think it's going to be, really good. That's a very good point. And I think all of us could hear it. Instead of being so divided, let's come together.
Right.
We're better than that.
Absolutely. Well, man, I'll tell you what, this is what I love about the indie artists. You guys are so down to earth and genuine people, and we have a great relationship because you love being on this radio station, and I love playing your music, so that works out perfect. And man, I'll tell you what, I think you got a great career as a radio DJ if you ever want to get into that. It don't pay a whole lot either, like doing music, but
Hey, when I was on there, we were trying to come up with a DJ name for me, and the guy I was working with, he goes, "Man, he's like DJ Jazzy Jeff and all that stuff." Yeah. So I've come up with a couple names, Tim. I think I'm going to use. I'm either going to go with because I grew up a small town country guy. I think I'm either going to go with Mikey Muffler. I think that's a good one, or maybe Donnie Dooley. I'm not for sure, but
Mikey Muffler. No, this last show was exhausting. Let me tell you. I love it. That's good. Hey, put the Midas touch on it. All right.
Hey, there you go.
Love it. Well, and I've been Tim Kelly for 20 years, a little over actually, since 1999. So a little over 20 years. Everybody at the station that I worked with had to pick a radio name, and because they didn't want you to use your real name on the radio. And so I have in 20 years never messed that up and said my real name on the radio, my real last name. So, and everybody, and some people send me songs and they go, "Are you the Tim Kelly guy on the radio?" When they message me on Facebook or something. And I'm like, "Yeah, that's me."
So, that's the one.
And then through social media, of course, and Facebook, you can't use that name without showing them your driver's license. So you got to put your radio name in parentheses, and that's how I have it.
There you go.
Yep. Well, you don't want Facebook to have to go down again for another 7 hours to figure out what's going on, right?
Right. Yeah. So I noticed that the other day.
Yep. That was crazy. But anyway, Jason, we appreciate the time tonight. Now, I am looking at your website. Before I let you go, where can folks find you on social media?
Man, you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on TikTok. And you can find me on those three. I'm sorry. And you can find me at www.jasonsherrillmusic.net. Check me out. Dates coming up. And then my website may be under construction. I know we're doing a lot of new things on it, but we'll come see me. Send me a message on Facebook. Let me know what you're thinking, and just thank not only you, Tim, but everybody else out there. Everybody's been so great this last few years doing what we're doing, and especially since we released the EP, The Road. Had a lot of support all over the United States so far, and even across the pond over there. So thank you guys so much.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to play a song that I know is something you probably still like to do, and your daughter probably likes to listen to it, probably dancing around the porch, doing some back porch picking.
Heck yeah. Thank you, bud.
You bet. Jason Sherrill, Back Porch Picker, KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a finally Friday.
Yeah, I'm a back porch picker and I need a break. Taking my talents all over the place. Burning up the road mile after mile. Cause I want to make you smile for a little while. Cause I'm a back porch picker. Back porch picker. Back porch picker, and I really need to catch a break. So I have my dreams of making it large, big old houses and fancy cars.
seems to care. But I'll keep on picking till my dying day. Someone's bound to like what I got to say. 'Cause I'm a back porch picker, back porch picker, back porch picker, and I really need to catch a break. Yeah, I'm a back porch picker, back porch picker, back porch picker, and I really need to catch a break. Back porch picker, and these bills won't go away.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
I get the dog, you get the fancy whiskey. But we agreed to split the bar up 50-50. For me that's alright, 'cause it's a Friday night. And I get the first and third of the month, so it's my right. Till you walked right in my line of sight, low-key trying to pick a fight. I could wish you well and walk away and be all namaste. Namaste right here and drink this beer. There ain't nothing but goodbye for you here. You can turn around, 'cause I'm not walking away. Namaste right here, finish this beer, so you can go ahead and disappear. If you're thinking I'm a bunker boy, bye, not today. Namaste. Go find a pub down the street, somewhere that ain't fine, because the bartender never really liked your kind. The kind that likes to cheat, no tipping deadbeat. The kind of mistake a good girl makes and then never repeats. I'd like to tell your friend with the big rear end, you're just in it for a one-night stand. Or I could wish you well and walk away and be all namaste. Namaste right here and drink this beer. There ain't nothing but goodbye for you here. You can turn around, 'cause I'm not walking away. Namaste right here, finish this beer, so you can go ahead and disappear. If you're thinking I'm a bunker boy, bye, not today. Namaste. Namaste right here, finish this beer, so you can go ahead and disappear. If you're thinking I'm a bunker boy, bye, not today. Oh, if you're thinking I'm a bunker boy, bye, not today. Namaste. Namaste. Oh, namaste. Namaste. If you're thinking I'm a bunker boy, bye,
She is an alumni artist of NBC's The Voice. Team Blake from Kansas City, Missouri. Cassie Joy, that is called Namaste. Don't go anywhere, folks. Namaste right here and play hour number 2 of the show. Welcome to the second hour of Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting. Just had a great radio interview with one Mr. Jason Sherrill. His music is fantastic. Go check him out at jasonsherrillmusic.net. That is his website, and he is fantastic. We will definitely be having him back on the show many more times to come. Mr. Cody Hibbard will kick it off on hour number 2. He is from Adair, Oklahoma. This is Cody Hibbard. It is called Just for the Record on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a finely Friday.
Just for the record, the reason you ain't heard from me is I've been trying to find the right words, and it ain't been easy. Just for the record, I know it's long overdue, but I gotta get this off my chest the only way I know how to. Yeah, girl, this one's for you. Some songs are meant for the radio, some songs are meant for a party crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. Just for the record, I wouldn't take back one kiss, I wouldn't change one thing about you, wouldn't undo one thing we did. I know all that don't matter now, you got your life all figured out, and I'm just out here on the road with a bottle of Jack and a guitar, singing to no one. Some songs are meant for the radio, some songs are meant for a party crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. So I don't forget about your blue eyes and how it feels to live with my regrets. Some songs are meant for a midnight drive, some songs are meant for a country crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. Yeah, yeah, just for the record.
New country sounds like this.
Talk to me, Texas. I'm proud of where I've been.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
Trouble with leaving if somebody stays, and the problem with goodbye is it only goes one way. And I'd ride a buck wild Mustang, bareback with no reins. I'd take a barefoot walk across Arkansas. I'd spend a month in the desert just to be together for one night and told. Well, the thing about lonely is there's too much time to think. Like me lying here knowing that it was all up to me. I'd ride a buck wild Mustang, bareback with no reins. I'd take a barefoot walk across Arkansas. I'd spend a month in the desert just to be for one night in Tulsa, for one night in Tulsa. Well, I'm running on empty like never before, and I miss Oklahoma, but I miss you more. And I'd ride a buck wild Mustang, bareback with no reins. I'd take a barefoot walk across Arkansas. I'd spend a month in the desert just to be together. For one night in Tulsa, for one night in Tulsa, just one night in Tulsa, just one night in Tulsa.
Her name is Kylie Frey. That is called One Night in Tulsa. My name is Tim Kelly. I'm in Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world, and talking to artists from Texas tonight. And we'll find out where Derry Ann Lee is from here in just a little bit when she calls into the program. Let's go back to Texas, though. How about Midland, Texas, and our good friend, Mr. Philip Sanders? This is called Over a Beer on Today's Country from KICR. Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on a finally Friday.
I know right now that I'm the last guy that you want to talk to, but you never would have took my call, girl, if you didn't want to. So maybe I still got a chance country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Ever since the wind came rolling in from the east to a one-horse town, spurs on the ground, silver screen. From that first tip of a hat, girls like me got it bad, and that grit drives you wild. He'll rope you with a smile. And back then I wish I knew not all dreams come true. And yeah, he'll spin you around that sawdust floor. And yeah, he'll hold your hand out those double doors. He smells sweet like a winter breeze. His lips will taste like whiskey. And he'll leave his leaving boots on your front porch. I fell asleep, 'cause I'd never seen the bitter end. When that sun sets slow, those credits roll without a warning. I guess I'd always thought that he'd be coming back. He wouldn't leave her all alone. Boy, was I wrong. Sawdust floor, and yeah, he'll hold your hand out those double doors. He smells sweet like a winter breeze. With lips that taste like whiskey, and he'll leave his leaving boots on your front porch. So don't give your heart to a cowboy. And I might have bought a ticket once or twice, but this shit is real life. And yeah, he spun me around that sawdust floor. And yeah, he held my hand out those double doors. He smelled sweet like a winter breeze, with lips that tasted like whiskey. And he left his leaving boots on my front porch. So don't give your heart to a cowboy. I wish I'd never gave this heart to a cowboy.
Her name is Allie Colleen. That is called Don't Give Your Heart to a Cowboy. And this cowboy will be interviewing her December the 2nd on KICR Indie Country Radio. You can catch the show live on our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And you can also check out our whole live interview schedule on our one-page website towards the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. But she'll call in at about 7:30 p.m. Central Time, December the 2nd. We'll go live at 7 p.m. Central Time, warm up the crowd with the best in new country music. Allie Colleen, she is fantastic. How about some Josh Kaiser right now? This is called Big on the Little Things on Today's Country from KICR. Big on new country music on New Country's Best.
She don't care about diamonds, roses, silver, or gold, but she'll go wild for a wildflower off the side of the road. She don't care about fancy dinner, champagne on ice, but she'll go crazy in the bath when I bring that box wine. She loves a post-it note on the fridge. She She loves a good morning forehead kiss. My baby's big on the little things. Yes, she is. A little sunset on the front porch swing, leaning in. Little dance around the kitchen. Little hugging, little kissing, little loving while the tin roof sings. My baby's big on the little things. Oh, she's big on the little things. And she don't care about this beat-up rusty truck that I drive, long as she's riding shotgun feet up right by my side. She don't care about the thread count in these sheets, long as she's tangled up in me when she sleeps. My baby's big on the little things. Yes, she is. A little sunset on the front porch swing, leaning in. Little dancing around the kitchen. Little hugging, little kissing, little loving while the tin roof sings. My baby's big on the little things. Oh, she's big on the little things. She loves a post-it note on the fridge. She loves a good morning forehead kiss. My baby's big on the little things. Yes, she is. A little sunset on the front porch swing, leaning in. Little dancing around the kitchen. Little hugging, little kissing, little loving while the tin roof sings. My baby's big on the little things. Oh, she's big on the little things. Oh, 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 she's big on the little things.
Nobody knows new country like we know new country. Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
She's your Sunday morning, and I'm your Friday night. She's your top shelf, treat yourself, and I'm a cold Miller Lite. She's a pretty sundress, I'm an old ripped pair of jeans. She's a shiny new sports car, and I'm a 69 Shelby GT. But I don't wanna be your good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar. I don't wanna be your good time girl, never seen you sober, only see you in the dark. And I'm not asking you to give me the world, but I don't wanna be your good time girl. She's a vase of flowers, and I'm a rose tattoo. She's a light shade of yellow, and I'm a darker shade of blue. She's a fairy tale on paper, a sure bet you could never lose. But you ain't fooling me, boys, when you're holding me. Your heart tells the truth. I don't wanna be your good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar. I don't wanna be your good time girl, never seen you sober, only see you in the dark. And I'm not asking you to give me the world, but I don't wanna be your good time girl. just another midnight kiss. But I don't wanna be your good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar. I don't wanna be your good time girl, never seen you sober, only see you in the dark. And I'm not asking you to give me the world. No, no, I'll never be your diamonds and pearls. But I don't wanna be your good time girl. No, I don't wanna be your good time girl.
I have a good time every time I play that song. That is Taylor Austin Dive. Found that young lady on that great little app called TikTok, and it is a smash hit on any radio station. Good Time Girl from Taylor Austin Dive. I absolutely love it. While you're following Taylor Austin Dive on TikTok, you might as well go over there and follow this next gentleman. Found him there as well. His name is Blake Wood. This is called Everything I Want on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Music, Indie Country Radio, giving you all the music you want tonight on a finally Friday. There you go.
I got a little bit of hometown in my roots that I can't ever let go. Keep a little bit of dirt underneath these boots. You turn on my radio, you'll hear a little George Strait, little bit of Hank coming through the speakers. And that girl riding shotgun, she's a good one, yeah, she's a keeper. I got a good view of a sunset, a southern belle spinning around in a sundress. You should hear the drawl when she starts to talk. Y'all, I ain't done yet. I got some true friends I can lean on, a two-lane this old truck can speed on. I'm just living life like a country song. Ain't rich, but I got everything I want. Yeah, I got everything I want. Hell, I might not know where I'll be in 20 years, but I'd be lying if I said this life wasn't cut out for me. Working each day for another dollar, no, I wouldn't trade this blue collar to live it any other way. Yeah, 'cause at the end of every day, I got a good view of a sunset, a southern belle spinning around in a sundress. You should hear the drawl when she starts to talk. Y'all, I ain't done yet. I got some true friends I can lean on, a two-lane this old truck can speed on. I'm just living life like a country song. Ain't rich, but I got everything I want. Got a good view of a sunset, a southern belle spinning around in a sundress. You should hear the drawl when she starts to talk. Y'all, I ain't done yet. I got some true friends I can lean on, a two-lane this old truck can speed on. I'm just living life like a country song. Ain't rich, but I got everything I want. Yeah, I got everything I want. Yeah, yeah, everything I want.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
take me anywhere. Indiana didn't do me wrong, but I just knew that I didn't belong. Never gave him much of a chance to be fair. I would always pack my bags and go before they could find me out. I would always hit the road before they could pin me down. And when I tell you I'm a rolling stone, and that I'm never gonna feel at home, don't listen to me, you know better, baby. I ain't never leaving Tennessee. I bet a winter's nice on the Golden Coast, but I got a feeling that it might get cold trying to make it through the night so far from you. I would always pack my bags and go before they could find me out. I would always hit the road before they could pin me down. And when I tell you I'm a rolling stone, and that I'm never gonna feel at home, don't listen to me, you know better, baby. I ain't never leaving Tennessee. I ain't never leaving Tennessee. Never just been this right where I am. Never just been this right where I am. I would always pack my bags and go before they could find me out. I would always hit the road before they could pin me down. And when I tell you I'm a rolling stone, and that I'm never gonna feel at home, don't listen to me, you know better, baby. I ain't never leaving Tennessee. Don't listen to me, you know better, baby. I ain't never leaving Tennessee. I ain't never leaving Tennessee.
Making her debut on KICR Indie Country Radio, her name is Carter Faith. That is called Leaving Tennessee, and she has some fantastic vocals, and we'll be getting her on a Triple Play Thursday edition of Today's Country with Tim Kelly very soon, probably next week as well. The brand new single up next from Jonathan Lynn. This is called Single Woman on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on a finally Friday.
She's a single woman taking on the world. She's a single lady, all-American girl. She don't need nobody to make her proud and strong. She's a single woman. She's making it on her own. She gave up everything to be by his side. She thought he was a savior, that one true love in life. Then things began to crumble. God knows how she tried to keep it all together through the cheating and the lies. Now she's a single woman taking on the world. She's a single lady, all-American girl. She don't need nobody to make her proud and strong. She's a single woman, and she's making it on her own. All I can do is watch her, and it's driving me insane. She's got it all together, breaking free from all her chains. And now I'll never know what what it's like to play the part of her world in all its glory. I'm the fool that broke her heart. Now she's a single woman taking on the world. She's a single lady, all-American girl. She don't need nobody to make her proud and strong. She's a single woman, and she's making it on her own. If I could only press rewind and turn back those healing hands of time, what I wouldn't give for one more chance. If I could only just make her mine. She's a single woman taking on the world. She's a single lady, all-American girl. She don't need no man to make her proud and strong. She's a single woman, and she's making it on her own. She's a single woman taking on the world. She's a single lady, all-American girl. She don't need no man to make her proud and strong. She's a single woman, and she's making it on her own. Oh, you go, girl.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Baby, we've been running this rat race, coming in last place way too long. Singing that hurry up ain't enough, overdrawn paycheck, same old song. Need a little slowing down to get this uptight unwound. Oh, you bring the blanket and the Dixie, 'cause I'll be waiting outside. You drive it, I'll draw hearts on the window till we find the money came by. I'll be all yours and you can be all mine. Just 2 wildflowers and a box of wine. I can hear the spot with the headlight, dirt road, dance floor calling us now. We can count stars, sipping in the dark till the sun comes back around. Oh, you bring the blanket and the Dixie, 'cause I'll be waiting outside. You drive it, I'll draw hearts on the window till we find the money came by. I'll be all yours and you can be all mine. Just to
making her radio debut on KICR Indie Country Radio. Her name is Ashlyn Kraft. That is called Two Wildflowers and a Box of Wine. I went to the store the other day. I bought a box of wine. It said right on the box that it may last up to 3 weeks. That was a lie, ladies and gentlemen. Just saying. Mr. Tyler Braden is up next. This is called Love is a Dead End Road on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a finally Friday.
Thought it was finding someone that was just like me, wanting college football up on the big screen every Saturday all through fall. But no, love is a dead-end road. Thought it meant she'd pick a guitar, shoot pool with the boys in a smoky old bar room, and throw them back without a second thought. But love is a dead-end road on the outskirts of our hometown, where the blacktop turns into gravel drive sounds. Pines line the river all the way to our house, where family and friends, they all gather around to see little bare feet take the very first step. Talk about it over and over again, where you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought, where you got her hand on the hole. Love is a dead-end road. Thought I had it all planned out, who she'd be, where we'd be now. One right, wrong turn, as it turns out this old boy found that love is a dead-end road on the outskirts of our hometown, where the blacktop turns into gravel drive sounds. Pines line the river all the way to our house, where family and friends, they all gather round to see her high school love take my little girl's hand. White dress, wedding bells, and daddy's last dance, where you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought, where you got her hand to hold. Love is a dead-end Love is a dead-end road on the outskirts of our hometown, where the blacktop turns into gravel drive sounds. Pines line the river all the way to our house, where family and friends, they all gather round to tell daddy goodbye just one more time. Tears shed for one hell of a life, where you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought. Oh, you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought. We got her hand to hold. Love is a dead-end road. Love is a dead-end road.
Listen to KICR Indie Country Radio 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on Get Me Radio. Download the Get Me Radio app free wherever you get your apps. Tell Alexa you want to listen to Get Me Radio. When she asks what radio station, say KICR Indie Country Radio.
Teardrops falling on my face, but all you do is walk away from your mistakes. You might have hurt me now, but never again.
That is the debut single from young Savannah Benz. That is called Without You, and if you don't know the story behind that song, well, we're going to hear it next week. 1 week from tonight, yours truly will be interviewing Savannah Benz on Today's Country with Tim Kelly. We'll hit the airwaves live at 7 p.m. Central Time, and we will have Savannah call in at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You can always catch the interviews live on our website, KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. And I was laying in bed last week about 11 o'clock just thumbing through TikTok. You know, you've done that, and you can spend hours doing it. Yes, I wasn't going to spend that long, but the short time I spent on TikTok that night, I found that young lady and her debut single. And you know, you only get about 15 seconds, maybe a minute of the song. I sure wanted to hear more, and now we have it, and we will talk to her next week about Without You, Miss Savannah Benz. We'll talk to Mr. Randall King one of these days. I'm working on that one as well. He is a great artist from the state of Texas. This is called Hey Moon from Randall King on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Hey moon, it's me again, that guy that's always checking back in. How's she doing? I'm hoping better than I've been. Hey moon, there's someone you see that stands between her love and me, and I miss her. Damn, I miss her. Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky. Oh, but I gotta try. Hey moon, is she looking up from her room and thinking of us as she been tucked in, wondering where I've been, dreaming about seeing me again. Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky, but I gotta try. Hey moon,
Country sounds like this.
Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot.
And this.
Gonna be the strong one, still standing when the hell comes.
And this.
Hey pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
If I judge you like you judge me, a pretty boy is all I see. I'm feeling underestimated, so now I'm gonna Texas girl. My heart belongs where I come from. So come on, y'all. Let's go big or let's go home. I'm just a typical Texas girl. I'm a typical Texas girl. My heart belongs where I come from. Just a typical Texas girl.
Oh, yeah, that is the latest single from Savannah Ray, another Savannah on the program. She is awesome, and we're giving Texas lots of love tonight. Her latest single, it is called Typical Texas Girl. I told you country music couldn't do without Texas, or vice versa, Texas can't do without country music. Well, this next artist was born in Australia, raised in Canada. Now he lives in Nashville, Tennessee. He is a 26-time Canadian Country Music Association award winner, 3-time Male Vocalist of the Year, and a good friend of ours, Mr. Gord Bamford. His latest single is called Heaven on Dirt on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
It's a tin roof on a front porch, hound dog at the screen door. How could anybody want more than a little piece of heaven on dirt? You roll up in your off-road, underneath that halo, can't hide with camo, my little piece of heaven on dirt. Coyotes howling hallelujah, sundown saying I saw the light, sliding my rocking chair next to you, swear I've never been this high by your side, feels like I found my heaven on dirt. Chickens pecking in the backyard, chicken picking on a guitar, going fishing when it gets dark. Oh, it sounds like heaven on dirt. Coyotes howling hallelujah, sundown saying I saw the light, sliding my rocking chair next to you, swear I've never been this high by your side, feels like I found my heaven on dirt. This old red clay barbed wire hideaway seems like a million miles away, feels like another world, sitting right here with you, girl. They can have their high-rise, concrete and bright lights, long as I'm on this side. Get me here and you and that flannel shirt, ain't nothing worth this kind of church. It's like heaven on dirt. Can you hear that? Hear that? Baby, can you hear that? Coyotes howling hallelujah, sundown saying I saw the light, sliding my rocking chair next to you, swear I'd never been so high by your side, feels like I found my heaven on dirt, my little heaven on dirt, heaven on dirt.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Girl, you don't need another outlaw, ain't looking for another Jesse James. Don't be fooled by my hat and boots, no, we ain't all the same. We don't all disappear into the sunset, ain't all gunslanging, saloon door swinging drunks. We cut ramblers out here gambling with love. From the looks of it, I can tell your heart's breaking. Dancing and stress, and you need saving. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, no, we're right into the storm. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come in and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, but let's get back up on that horse, 'cause that's what cowboys are for. I'd walk 1,000 miles across the desert, climb 100 mountains just so I love your biggest asset on the Arizona sky and hold you tight. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, no, we're right into the storm. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come in and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, but let's get back up on that horse, 'cause that's what cowboys are for. Dancing in the stress, and you've been waiting for a hero to go saddle up and save you. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, we're right into the storm. Your strength when you feel weak. Come and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, let's get back up on that horse. That's what cowboys are for. That's what cowboys are for. That's what cowboys are for.
What a way to kick off the third hour with Brendan Davis and a great song called What Cowboys Are For. Well, saddle up. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the third hour of Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best. You've already figured that out in hours number 1 and 2. Let's keep it going in hour number 3. We're going to send this next one out to my girl, Shelly Lynn. She is from Overland Park, Kansas. Not live in our chat room tonight. She was for a moment, but she is traveling to Branson, Missouri for a wedding this weekend. I wonder who's getting married. I think I know the couple. I may just pop in on that wedding and crash it. You've seen that movie, Wedding Crashers. Yeah, I might do that. Let Her Hurt by Mr. Adam Grant. We'll send this one out to Shelly Lynn on Today's Country from KICR. Indie Country Radio, new country's best on a finally Friday.
Somebody else will fix his heart, the same one you've torn all apart. Now you're sad 'cause you did me wrong. You just don't realize what you have until it's gone. In my mind, I take her back, but I've got to be stronger than that. Though this flame still burns, I'll let her hurt, I'll let her cry, I'll let her feel what it's like to hear the words goodbye. I'll let her tears pour down like rain. She can deal with the lonely, she can deal with the pain. nothing else to hold. In my mind, I still want her back, but I've got to be stronger than that. This old flame still burns. I'll let her hurt. There was a time I made her smile, but those days have been gone for a while. Oh, what a fool that I've been, afraid of starting all over again. So this time there's no turning back, 'cause my heart just can't handle that. This old flame still burns. I'll let her hurt. I'll let her hurt.
New and exciting.
Broadcasted live from Spreaker.com and iHeartRadio.
If you got a floorboard that needs 2 feet, a voice is calling shotgun, a hand right there to reach across the center console and hold on to your knee. Well, I know a girl. If you got a stretch of beach somewhere in Carolina that needs pink painted toes on a towel I'll bathe beside you while the whole world in the sunset all goes flying by you. I know a girl. I know a girl. I know a girl who's asleep about you. I know a girl can hardly breathe around you. She ain't halfway across the country, now she's closer than you think. If you want someone who wants to give you everything, I know a girl. If you got a house at the end of some street full of crazy family who needs someone to meet, so your mom can tell her friends, oh, you love her, she's so sweet. I know a girl. I know a girl. I know a girl who's asleep about you. I know a girl can hardly breathe around you. She ain't halfway across the country, now she's closer than you think. If you want someone who wants to give you everything, I know a girl.
I know a girl who can sing, and her name is Marin Taylor right there in a great song called I Know a Girl. Well, I know a gentleman who had a bad accident. We talked about it a few months ago. He is recovering at home, was in the hospital, had some surgery to repair damage from a horse riding accident, but he should be back on the road next month. He has some shows scheduled in November. He's a great artist from the state of Texas and a good friend of ours. We have met him about a year and a half ago in Springfield, Missouri, while he was doing one of his live shows. His name is Josh Ward. Go check him out at Josh Ward Music, Facebook, Twitter, all over social media. This song is called Together, and it is great to be together with you tonight on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
There's a lot about me that you don't know. There's a whole lot of things that I don't show. But you can tell when something's weighing on my mind. You always find a way to make things right. Oh, but girl, you got me pouring my heart out tonight. You're the rock to wrap my arms around, my true north when I'm headed south, a lighthouse in my darkest harbor. When I think it couldn't get any harder, you calm the seas when the waves get rough. I'm sinking down, you lift me up, you give me shelter in the stormy weather. Even when I'm holding you, you're holding me together. I won't lay my burdens down on your back for you to carry around. So girl, I hope that you understand. It's just a part of me being a man. Oh, but girl, you got me pouring my heart out tonight. You're a rock to wrap my arms around, my true north when I'm headed south, a lighthouse in my darkest harbor. When I think it couldn't get any harder, you calm the seas when the waves get rough. I'm sinking down, you lift me up, you give me shelter in the stormy weather. Even when I'm holding you, you're holding me together. Girl, you show me every day, but I love it more when I hear you say, you're the rock to wrap my arms around, my true north when I'm headed south, a lighthouse in my darkest harbor. When I think it couldn't get any harder, you calm the seas when the waves get rough. I'm sinking down, you lift me up, give me shelter in the stormy weather. Even when I'm holding you, you're holding me together. You're holding me together.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
If these walls could talk, I know what they'd say. Man, you must be crazy for
letting her leave that way. You should pick up the phone, beg her to turn back. Can't you see that she's the best thing that you've ever had? Don't be a fool, throw out your pride. Tell her that you love her for the rest of your life, and that you didn't mean for things to go this far. Tell her that you need her and how lucky you are, 'cause a love like that you don't find every day. If these walls could talk, well, that's what they'd say. You should take a look around at the memories you've made. Now, was it all for nothing? Was it all done in vain? Oh, you can turn out the lights, you can try to hide the pictures. Oh, but tomorrow's gonna come, and believe me, man, you're gonna miss her. Tell her that you love her for the rest of your life, and that you didn't mean for things to go this far. Tell her that you need her and how lucky you are, 'cause a love like that you don't find every day. If these walls could talk, yeah, that's what they say. Oh, don't be a fool, throw out your pride. Tell her that you love her for the rest of your life, that you didn't mean for things to go this far. Tell her that you need her and how lucky you are, 'cause a love like that you don't find every day. If these walls could talk, well, that's what they say.
His name is Reggie Shaw, and he sure makes some great ballads in the world of country music. That is a good one right there, called If These Walls Could Talk. Miss Bernadette Catherine is coming up next, and she will be live with yours truly October the 22nd on Today's Country with Tim Kelly. We will have her call in at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and she will be talking about this brand new single I'm getting ready to play, her latest. It is called I Just Wanna Dance from Bernadette Catherine on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I just wanna dance, I came here to move. Don't need no overused pickup lines wrecking my mood. If you're looking for a hookup, tough luck, baby, there ain't no chance. I'm a long, long way from love. I pick up the song. Mr. DJ, what you say? Keep it rocking all night long. This is my time to shine. Let me find who I really am. Let the music keep playing strong. I just wanna dance.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Laid my ticket on the table, booked an early morning flight, set my suitcase in the hallway, hoping it would catch your eye. I thought you'd think it over. Maybe we could make amends. I was sure you would stop me just as soon as you walked in. Where were you when I was leaving? I had plans to say goodbye. Thought I'd break you to you gently. You wipe the teardrops from your eyes. I was sure you'd fall to pieces, but I guess you proved me wrong. Where were you when I was leaving? You were already gone. Took a taxi to the airport. I was last aboard the plane. Took a seat by the window as the tears came down like rain. When they closed the doors behind me, reality kicked in. This time it's really over. You're not coming back again. Where were you when I was leaving? I had plans to say goodbye. Thought I'd break you to you gently. You wipe the teardrops from your eyes. I was sure you'd fall to pieces, but I guess you proved me wrong. Where were you when I was leaving? You were already gone.
His name is Dan Harrell. He lives about 45 minutes east of where I'm broadcasting live from in Branson, Missouri. He is from Ava, Missouri, and that is called Where Were You When I Was Leaving, Mr. Dan Harrell. Go look him up, ladies and gentlemen. He is fantastic as well. Hayden Kaufman is up next. This is called Good As It Gets on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best. It gets better every time I push play, though, ladies and gentlemen.
She's a wake-up call at 6 a.m. and I'm a snooze button getting hit again. Cut off them lights and crawl back to bed. Now I've tried my best to understand why she picked a honky-tonkin' guitar man. I just can't get that thought on out of my head. Yeah, she puts the 10 in Tennessee. She's everything I'll ever need. Good as it gets, and it's ever gonna be. Dancing around with her two left feet. Now I pray, oh my good Lord, don't ever let her leave. She's singing along while the radio plays her favorite song by King George Strait. Check yes or no, and I'm gonna love her to my grave. It's as good as it gets, better than I thought it could be. 'Cause for whatever reason she loves me. Now I've been known to run around, but these days I don't leave the house, 'cause she's everything I need to have a real good time. She's as good as it gets, and it's ever gonna be. Dancing around with her two left feet. Now I pray, oh my good Lord, don't ever let her leave. She's singing along while the radio plays her favorite song by King George Strait. Check yes or no, and I'm gonna love her to my grave. It's as good as it gets, better than I thought it could be. 'Cause for whatever reason she loves me. Coke on a front porch swing, and I'm a sucker for a woman from Tennessee. Good as it gets, and it's ever gonna be. Dancing around with her two left feet. Now I pray, oh my good Lord, don't ever let her leave. She's singing along while the radio plays her favorite song by King George Strait. Check yes or no, and I'm gonna love her to my grave. It's as good as it gets, better than I thought it could be. 'Cause for whatever reason she loves me. Oh, she loves me. She loves me. She loves me.
New country sounds like this.
But my truck's about to get repoed. It ain't about the money. Yeah, I'm dodging numbers I don't know.
And this.
Come on over, let's start over up here.
And this.
Everywhere I look, I see you smiling down. But anyhow,
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
I heard a story from the Bible when I was just a little girl, about a broken-hearted woman who met the Savior of the world. Thought it was just another story, one that the preacher man would read. bottle. I swear I caught a glimpse of him. He met me right there at the bottom and turned that wine to living water and taught me how to love again. Yeah, tonight I feel just like the woman at the well, wondering how someone could love me when I can't love myself. But you want me as I am, and that sounds crazy. I guess maybe that's why grace is so amazing. It's no longer just a story when I read it, 'cause I've seen him for myself and I believe it. 'Cause tonight I feel just like the woman at the well, wondering how someone could love me when I can't love myself. But you want me as I am, and that sounds crazy. I guess maybe that's why grace is so amazing. Just like the story from the Bible I heard when I was just a girl. I'm the broken-hearted woman who met the Savior of the world.
Her name is Olivia Lane, and that is called Woman at the Well. My name is Tim Kelly. Well, we are having a good time tonight, and about 23 minutes left in the show. Let's get right back to the great country music that we're playing tonight on the radio. Found this next artist on that great little app called TikTok. His name is Cooper Allen. This is called Tough Ones on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a finally Friday.
Love ain't supposed to be a walk in the park. If it was, we'd all have it. It's more like a blindfold reach in the dark, and you're lucky if you can grab it. Now your hands in mine, I'm gonna keep you close. No matter what curves the road's gonna throw, we won't let go. 'Cause we both know we're gonna be the strong ones, still standing when the hell comes, still running when the well runs dry, still believing when the sun don't shine, ain't afraid of a hard day's night, won't quit when it don't go right, let the world bring it then some. Girl, we're gonna be the tough ones, yeah, the tough ones. Ain't gonna say there won't be some days that'll give us all we can take, but we won't back down, we'll make it through somehow if we lean on love and faith. We're never gonna break, we're gonna be the strong ones, still standing when the hell comes, still running when the well runs dry, still believing when the sun don't shine, ain't afraid of a hard day's night, won't quit when it don't go right, let the world bring it then some. Girl, we're gonna be the tough ones, yeah, the tough ones. We found each other by the grace of God, so we better give it all the give we got. We're gonna be the strong ones, still standing when the hell comes, still running when the well runs dry, still believing when the sun don't shine, ain't afraid of a hard day's night, won't quit when it don't go right, let the world
listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
If you like a Bud Light over the High Life, a bonfire on a summer night, if you like a dive bar band with your whiskey, raise 'em up if you're with me. 'Cause I was raised on 3 chords and the truth, listening to damn good music and throwing back a few. Country is as country does. It's not a way of life, it's what you're made of. It's a deep breath, back porch sitting, taking time to talk to God and just listen. This is more than just the way we talk. It's giving every day, everything we got, sun up to sundown. It's in my blood. Country is as country does. Country is as country does. Look, I don't need a fine wine to have a good time, just some good friends and a little moonshine. So if a back row gets you feeling frisky, raise 'em up if you're with me. Yeah. Oh, baby, tell me that you're with me. Country is as country does. It's not a way of life, it's what you're made of. It's a deep breath, back porch sitting, taking time to talk to God and just listen. This is more than just the way we talk. It's giving every day, everything we got, sun up to sundown. It's in my blood. Country is as country does. Yeah, I was raised on old blue collar truth, listening to damn good music and throwing back a few. Country is as country does. It's not a way of life, it's what you're made of. It's a deep breath, back porch sitting, taking time to talk to God and just listen. This is more than just the way we talk. It's giving every day, everything we got, sun up to sundown. It's in my blood. Country is as country does. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Country is, yeah.
Making her radio debut on KICR Indie Country Radio, her name is Angie K. That is her brand new single, Country is as Country Does. I like her sound. She is fantastic. Found her on TikTok as well. Well, we found this gentleman quite a while ago, and he is awesome every time we push play on him. He's one of the favorite Tonys around here. His name is Tony Justice. This is called This Side of the Radio on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
Hey, Mr. DJ, know you gotta play that song. It won't be the last time that you put it on. I know it's a big old hit, probably way up on the charts, but I'd like to make just one request. Have mercy on my heart. On this side of the radio, it don't sound near as good here on my stereo. You didn't see me breaking down, but every word reminded me of her, reliving every step she took to go. What it's like, man, you don't know. On the side of the radio, everything was perfect. I'd had a damn good day till I tuned you in, man. You took that away. Every single word that I just heard is exactly how I feel. I went from drumming on my dashboard to crying on my steering wheel. On this side of the radio, it don't sound near as good here on my stereo.
with every word, reminding me of her, living every step she took to go. What it's like, man, you don't know. On the side of the radio, rolling down this long road, I can barely see the white lines from the tears in my side of the radio. Ain't no sound near as good here on my stereo. You didn't see me breaking down with every word, reminding me of her, reliving every step she took to go. What it's like, man, you don't know. On the side of the radio. What it's like, hope you never know. On the side of the radio. Of the radio.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country.
New country.
New country.
It's a sun up to sundown, working hard kind of town, full of teachers, couple preachers, more tractors and trucks than you can count. It's a simple life, but it's more than enough when you add it all up. We got ground to put some green on, a good book to lean on when times start getting tough and nothing's left but love. We just work till the work's through, as hard as we have to get to that next day. Oh, doing all it takes. Yeah, living that life where all you need for survival is bread on the table and hands on the Bible. We got farmers, blue collars, and every field in between, having sons and daughters, growing that American dream. And everyone is proud of what they do. They got a place that's built on truth. We got ground to put some green on, a good book to lean on when times start getting tough and nothing's left but love. We just work till the work's through, as hard as we have to get to that next day.
sounds like this.
And how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record.
And this.
Dear hometown, I hope I make you proud.
And this.
If God was a woman, she'd bless me for leaving you.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
See that girl over there, the perfect skin and the perfect hair. She fits into her world just perfectly. Everybody wants to know her name, wanna get her number, wanna play her game, and be invited to her sweet 16 when she looks in the mirror. Bet she don't like what she sees. 'Cause that girl made up, spending all your money, but tomorrow wanna break up. Take a laugh and a big tan and a Gucci. She's her biggest fan. I wouldn't wanna be that girl. See that girl over there, waiting by the phone, but pretending that she doesn't care. But she just sits there waiting patiently. Everybody tells her he's no good, but she tells herself he's misunderstood. And slowly lets go of her dignity when she looks in that mirror. Bet she don't like what she sees. 'Cause that girl, jaded, lying in her bed, but she's the one that made it. He lies when she cries, barely holds on to a little pride. I wouldn't wanna be that girl. Playing softball with my daddy in the backyard, making wishes on shooting stars. I never wanna be that far from that girl. That
That girl is one awesome young lady, 11 years old. Her name is Brooklyn Summer from Los Angeles, California. That is called That Girl, and that girl sent me a neat present today. I got a postcard from her and a little guitar that she sent me, and she is fun to hang around with, I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, and she is a good friend to this radio station. She is produced by Sweet Song Records, Dennis Money, our good friend over there, and Miss Brooklyn Summer is money as well. That girl right there. And before that, our girl Chelsea James from Springfield, Missouri, and Hands on the Bible. Well, that's going to do it for me. I've had my hands on the mouse for 3 hours now with the best in new country and had a great time playing it for you tonight. I want to thank Jason Sherrill for joining me on the show. We will get Darian Lee back on the show one of these days. I'm not sure what happened to her, but we will rebook the interview and we will let you know when that is rescheduled as well. You guys have a great night, and we will see you on the radio. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like us there on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, bye-bye, everybody. Have a great night.
I can put you in